Beckham. This is a 4-episode docu-series on Netflix about the life and career of legendary soccer player David Beckham. From his rock star life outside the pitch to the highlights of his career like the midfield goal, winning the treble with Manchester United, and even the not so positive moments like when Madrid punished him for signing with LA Galaxy, and the way England blamed him for their disqualification. It was terrible the way the media and the whole country blamed him. I would have broken down honestly. Or the tension between him and the old Gaffer. It was interesting to see how Man U was under Sir Alex Ferguson. He was very controlling and had strict rules for the club and the players. There were moments in the docu-series that even portrayed Sir Alex as a father figure to David and other players on the team. It's no wonder why so many legendary players like CR7 himself held Ferguson in such a high regard. And Beckham features interviews from legendary soccer players like Gary Neville, his brother Phil Neville, Alex Ferguson, Ronaldo Nazario, Roberto Carlos, Diego Simón, Roy Keane, Florentino, ficha Mbappe, ¿qué te importa, loco? Among other famous people who contributed to Beckham's career. I just wish the docuseries covered more spicy things. And I'm not talking about the Spice Girls, I'm talking about the old Spice Boy himself. I'm talking like the deep, dark secrets that he doesn't want anyone to know. No, I'm kidding. I guess I just wanted him to cuss out Capella and the Real Madrid board for making him train separately from his team. Or cuss out Ferguson for kicking a boot at his face. Something like Nick Cage in Face Off.
Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you!
In all honesty, this video isn't much a review of the docuseries, but more of an admiration of David Beckham. Like, imagine being in the Bernabeu, watching the Galacticos, legendary players like Beckham, Ronaldo, Figo, Roberto Carlos, Zidane. Like, it must have been a pleasure to watch these legends on the field. Just a real work of art to watch these players do magic. I was too young and didn't really watch soccer like I do now, but I wish I had witnessed these giant soccer legends make history in Real Madrid. This documentary is actually narrated by Fisher Stevens, who's a filmmaker and actor on the show Succession. I haven't really watched Succession or really know about this actor, but I heard he's a really esteemed filmmaker. This docuseries was really educational and a real treat for a soccer fan like myself. There was a lot I didn't know about the life and career of David Beckham, and a lot of clips I had never seen before. Like, I didn't really know too much of Florentino Perez until I watched this documentary. The way the docuseries sets up his introduction and described the Real Madrid president was awesome. There's a really funny scene where Florentino is posing for a photo with the Pope, John Paul, who looked very ill and old. And Florentino slips him a Real Madrid club pass. That is hilarious. Like, why would the Pope be interested in that? I just thought it was hilarious and a real insight into who Florentino was as a president and a person. I did feel like the docuseries sped up some parts towards the end of Beckham's career that I wish I had gotten some more insight into. Like his time in AC Milan, adjusting to Italy, playing with Ronaldinho and Pirlo. They skipped over that whole process of him, owning a football club and whining and dining Messi and trying to get him over to Inter Miami. Those are details I wish were included in the docuseries. Even something as simple as what was his favorite food in Italy while he was staying there would have been interesting for me. It felt more like a commercial for Messi joining Inter Miami, which is why I don't think 4 episodes was enough to cover the life and career of Beckham. If anything, this felt more like a commercial for Inter Miami and a marketing strategy for the English captain. But I do recommend this series. It's a real treat for soccer fans like myself. Maybe not so much if you're not a Beckham fan, because it features interviews from legends like Roberto Carlos, Ronaldo, and other players. So just that in itself is enough to watch it. But if you enjoyed this video, consider liking and subscribing. I'll be posting more videos like this one. Florentino, ficha Mbappe, ¿qué te importa, loco?
I forgot all